Like your dawn breaks bright, shines through all the night. Chasing shadows, play night turns into day. Lady Arwyn's grace, sunlight on her face. Rooster calls awake, morning's fresh embrace. Mornings of mischief, rise, laughing sky is surprise. Every day a new start, mischief in my heart. Other cats in line, kittens all entwined. Glitter hoops a tune on the rainbow moon. Manhattan's working fast, grasp future, leave the past. Flaming wonders soar, open every door. Mornings of mischief, rise, laughing sky, it's surprise. Every day a new start, mischief in my heart. Mother cats in line, kittens all entwined. Gray out roots untune under rainbow moon. Mad hands, working fast and stolen dreams. Flaming rooster, wild it screams. Can't think of it, struts its way. Life's a show on a crazy day. Unicorn camise, colors bright, laughing Arwyn in the night. Hey all, angry Dave Bob's in a rage. Flip the script, let's turn the page. Folks and flames amid so wild, crazy world like a child's. Laughing, crying, all the same. Play this quirky, fun-filled game. Rainbow candy, sugar high. Take a leap, aim for the sky. Dizzy spins, the world will sway. In this chaos we will play. Broken forks, a spark ignites. Stolen thoughts in all the lights. Hold on tight, let's ride this wave. Save the best for last, we'll save. Thoughts and flames amid so wild. Crazy world like a child's. Laughing, crying, all the same. Play this quirky, fun-filled game. Be great, be excellent, always be friend. Come on back, take a bow. We are out. Later, y'all.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Weekend Review here on Mornings of Mischief. That song is absolutely batshit crazy. I don't know how it ever got made, but Arwyn's like, oh my god, I love this song.
I'm bopping in my chair too, and I'm like doing the head bob and the shoulders.
Angry Day Bob.
I love it so much.
I think there's a line in there that's like flaming rooster warcock waves or some. I was like, oh my god.
That's AI for you, baby.
Speaking of holy shitballs.
Oh my, we've gone film noir, y'all. Look at us. I love it.
I'm cupping.
You're definitely cupping.
Watch the hands there, brother.
Holy shit.
Oh,
That's just Arwyn's hair is just like has a life of its own.
It looks like Lucille Ball in her younger days.
It kind of does. And y'all, that really ain't me, by the way. Spoiler. But looks amazing. Looks good. I love that dress too. Oh my god. I tell you, 50s nailed it with fashion. They really did.
Now there you go.
I feel like Ron Burgundy. Scotch, scotch, scotch. I like scotch. Yummy, yummy, yummy. For my tummy, tummy.
Dave Bob just needs some brass knuckles with
My
those
hands are cold.
fingerless.
Apparently. Oh shit!
Ooh.
Ooh, boy, we got a bad look on our faces.
Oh, we're ready, y'all.
Something's about to go down. Look at that. I'm even holding a SMG back there.
Dave Bob's ready to go hunting.
Arwyn looks like she's ready to go hunting for the La Familia.
What?
That's got to
Arwyn
be
asked-
like Mexican cartel Arwyn Avalon.
Arwyn asked me a question this morning, and I had to have her repeat.
Y'all, okay. I asked Dave Bob.
Okay,
Said
hold
he
on.
hunted. He said he hunted since he brought it up. And I asked him if he hunted stags. And he went, what?
Can you repeat that?
I said, do you hunt stags? You know, bucks or deer.
I had an F in front of that, in my mind for some reason. I don't know.
Stags.
Stag.
Not.
I said, maybe we call them bucks down here in the South.
Yeah, so we call them bucks after a pause. We call them bucks. I went, oh, bucks. Stags. And of course, Loki had something to say. He had to clarify it all for us. There was a
It's Friday.
in translation in Southern. Okay, that's what it was. We both had different kinds of Southern going on.
Yeah, and I have also killed Bambi's mom, so there.
Well, okay, now I can finish the reason why I was asking you. I never got around to that bit, Mr. Conservationist over here. I know when you hunt, you're responsible. Can you send me some horns? Is my question. If you bag a stag, I wouldn't mind a little bit of the antler for my, collection of stuff I keep on my
Her hoodoo bag.
Yeah.
I think,
So she can.
it's, witches, they like to grind that stuff up and put them into potions.
Oh, well, no, I ain't going to be doing no grinding. No.
Yeah, it's supposed to help with your fertility.
Oh, well.
Don't ask me how I know that.
This nursery's closed, so I don't need any fertility.
I was talking about on the other end.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a horn.
It's a horn. That makes
Testosterone.
Go into any Chinese herbalist shop. Ground down deer horn. Very good for the libido. It make you go boom boom all night long. Thanks.
stag is one of my spirit animals, so I would love to have a ethically, humanely conservation source. I wouldn't mind a little bit of a stag horn, but anyway, that's how that conversation went.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know that that Chinatown is in California. So I'll be like, oh my God, it'll totally make you go all night long to yes, ground down master staghorn. Oh my God.
It's guava, okay? It's guava. Take it. Do you good?
I'll be so good for you. You'll feel so strong and manly.
I just want it for decor, y'all. I ain't gonna be grinding up, putting it in no shit. Trust me.
Down in the South, it'd be like, yeah, that'd go real good with that browning lotion on Mike.
Now you sounded like Mike.
Well, that was the point. That was exactly the point. Hail to Snowed Up.
Anyway.
Grind down horn.
Is that a horn in your pocket?
Just glad to see me. Oh, I love that one. We're chibis. Kind of.
Dave Bob's wearing Western clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. But I'm more Southern than Western.
Well, you look more like Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, the white outfit.
The all white outfit. Arwyn's like green,
Bitches, green. Hug a tree. Go green.
Red and green, they go together.
They do.
They do.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Man Squatch,
So good.
very much.
He's always on point.
He is.
He is.
Everyone. Daryl says Colonel Cock.
Uh-huh.
Quincy. We all need adults, Daryl. We all need to be supervised. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
I'm dead.
We're doing this live, folks.
Oh yeah, we're doing it live. Okay, so holy crap. I don't know if you guys have heard the news. We used to review this show here on this channel with these two fine people
Until
over
we
here.
couldn't take it anymore.
Until we couldn't take it anymore. Apparently, Elrond went for an infield triple with Galadriel
Yeah.
on this last week's episode of he went up to bat.
I did not watch it, but I have seen a lot of reports on this, and people are not very pleased.
Yeah, I'm behind in my viewing. I haven't watched it this week either, but I did see that, and my freaking eyes rolled in my skull so hard I cracked the bathtub in my head, y'all. Oh, God.
So imagine this. Now, none of this was in the books. Let me make this very clear. None of this was in the books, so none of this carries over to what really
In
happened.
other words, it's not real.
That's right. It's not canon. It's not part of the mythos. It's just Amazon's jerk off take to the whole thing. So let me explain something to you. Elrond will be Galadriel's son-in-law.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So when Elrond gets with the daughter of Galadriel in this show, he's gonna have to go, babe, me and your mom, well,
Literal MILF.
get past that. Just to begin with. Let's get past that.
Yeah.
And then think about the fact that obviously that doesn't work out for either one of them. Imagine then going to Galadriel and being like, well, you know what? Me and you didn't work out, but I'm going to go try it with your kid. That's even weirder, in my opinion, than having to explain, you know, hey, honey, me and your mom, we kind of, you know.
Well, maybe they're gearing up to actually put those intimacy coordinators that were all the talk of the town before the show came out.
Talk about an awkward conversation at dinner.
Oh God. I don't know. Nothing surprised me with this show. It just doesn't, y'all, because it's not Tolkien, and that's the only way I can tolerate it. Knowing that they're just shitting in the wind and hoping everyone smells it and goes, "Oh, it smells like Tolkien." No, that's not how it works.
It makes me wonder if they even know, if they've even read it.
I cannot believe. I just cannot believe. Maybe it's the idealistic part of my brain, but I cannot believe in that entire room of people putting on this show that nobody would have known that and go, hey, you know what? Even if they're doing it for these orcs and all this thing over here, this probably isn't a good idea. It's going to piss some people off because it's absolutely not Tolkien. I just no. I think somebody knew and they were too damn afraid that they'd get shut down or fired, so they just kept their mouth shut. There's got to be somebody up there who knows what the shiz is between Elrond and Galadriel.
Oh, they did that.
And it ain't that.
Just for shock value.
Oh, they can't read. Thank you, Project. Yes, they can't read. The people behind this cannot read.
See, I love it since it just comes in and cuts to the chase. Nah, they can't read. Nobody knows. Okay.
It's what the people wanted Ray and Kylo to get shipped together. They're the ones writing this fan service. Thank you, Punk.
Shipping is going to be the death of all franchises. I mean, you know.
Ghost Rider's like they knew, they didn't care.
Yeah.
So it's not the heterosexual romance that some of these activist writers have problems with. It's just they want to be able to say which ones get together. You know what I mean? Because we always hear we need diversity. We need more than just, normative sex. We need more than just normative romance. We've been hearing this for years now. But here they are putting two quote unquote normative characters together, but they're the wrong damn ones. Even if it's just a moment, even if it was just a
well, if you'll notice how well that's worked out, there's been a plethora of DEI people and whatever, their divisions getting phased out all over the country. I wonder why.
I wonder why they're in such financial difficulties. Not Amazon, because Amazon's always good to Amazon. Amazon can pretty much get away with doing whatever it wants to do.
They're kind of like Apple. They got more money than God.
Which is why they have to do some of the more questionable, what the hell are you doing things that they do, because they got to get on that ESG score. They've got one of the worst of the big corporations.
I don't know, though. I don't think they realize that you can actually have some really shocking writing and have it be good. You don't have to do shock and have it be something that's so far off of the line, it's not even on the damn paper. You could do things like that make sense. And people be like, ooh, look at that. But nah, they don't.
I got it at a head shop, Pete. For anybody that doesn't know what a head shop is, it's like where you can buy all kinds of paraphernalia. Thank you, Dave Bob. Paraphernalia.
Been there, done that.
So, it was on the rack at a head shop, and I was like, "Oh, it's cool." All right,
my head shop got Zen Sense. We don't have T-shirts like that. We don't. We got like incense and candles, and of course all the other stuff. But that's cool. You got a T-shirt out of it.
So. Metallica Day. No, because I got the AC/DC going too. A couple of Metallica shirts. Check my DMs. Oh no.
What's Sid say up to?
Hold on. This is shocking. I'm like, oh my God. There you go.
Oh my goodness. That looks more like a freaking zombie than a damn.
You told us you loved us.
You loved us. Sounds like an old, back in my college days, I took a film test and we had to film a commercial. And I picked a spoof on Calvin Klein. Y'all remember those Calvin Klein commercials?
Oh,
all the weird shit. Well, one of my lines was, it was a chick standing in a mirror, another chick that looked like her supposed to be a reflection. And one was like, you said you loved us. And the reflection said, I was confused. Yes, it was Calvin Klein in the 90s. What can I say? That's what this reminds me of. You told us you loved us. I was confused. God. I cannot with this. I cannot.
Think of the orc children.
The orc children. Oh God, I have to watch this episode. I just didn't have the heart to do it. I had a hurricane to deal with. I didn't want to watch no damn Wings of Power. God.
A zombie Vulcan.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Orclets.
This whole thing, this entire thing is just.
Eh.
Isn't that special? I just can't.
No, Ironcast. I didn't
so
actually
glad
do
we
the underwear
bailed on
commercial. I
this.
directed it. I didn't do it. I wasn't in the underwear. Sorry, y'all. Had to clarify something.
Oh my.
No, I did not do none of us. Actually, we did the Calvin Klein, but it was for the perfume. But we did it in the form of the underwear commercials. Y'all know how weird those underwear commercials were. We did. I swear. Nobody was in underwear.
Panties.
I you know, the internet is forever. We're gonna have to find that.
Glorious panties. I don't know why anybody calls them underwear. That's like dudes. Dudes, I'm gonna put on some underwear. Girls don't say that. They're like panties.
Panties. Yeah.
Panties.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why we tease a certain friend of ours so much about that. Oh, we do too. He hates it.
Kid, we used to look in the Sears and Roebuck catalog at the underwear.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Good morning, everybody. Again, for everybody who's getting in here just a little bit late, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Friday.
Yay.
So,
I need a Good Friday.
big prayers go out to everyone in Florida right now. Holy crap.
Definitely.
I have not heard from Pops. I tried to get a hold of him last night. I tried to get a hold of him this morning. They're out in the middle of nowhere, so pray. They've got like a farm, so.
Yeah.
It's a big one, folks.
Hopefully they're okay and they made it through. He did say they had sandbags, so I'm hoping.
Good. We've got a lot of people in Florida,
I
particularly
heard
that
Captain
upper
said
part.
he talked to Pops.
Okay. I messaged him, I called him, and I sent him a message on Twitter. I hadn't heard from him. So.
Dang.
Scott says they dodged a bullet where they're at.
Good. Yeah, Scott, I was thinking about you this morning when I woke up to this. I'm like, I wonder how Scott's doing, because we were talking about it last night on Stevens.
I know Loriana's out there and Jay and a whole bunch of people live out there. So hopefully everybody's okay. Got through everything okay. No big flooding. Pop said that he'd lose cell and power. Yeah. I'll try and call him again after the show. Thank you for letting us know, Ironcaster. Because I hadn't heard from him.
Definitely.
What did Kronos do? Oh, no. I get it now. Yeah, we are. Oh, did Maggie Smith die?
Dang, Maggie Smith? No.
Are you serious?
I haven't heard that.
I know she was sick when she was doing the...
Oh, that
those
just
movies.
sucks. I love her so much. Ugh. Eternally, Professor McGonagall. She's
Shit.
done so much stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
She's been in everything.
Wow.
'89.
Hopefully Eris isn't listening. I'll break her heart on her way home.
That sucks.
Eris has been driving since 5 a.m. to get back.
Ugh.
And that was like her favorite,
Dame Maggie Smith.
one of her favorite actresses. Damn. She was in a bunch of stuff, not just Harry Potter. She was in Sister Act. And
You know,
Yeah.
very British.
You know, Downton Abbey, of course, one of her big roles for her age. And y'all, I'm sorry, but it is not easy, particularly as I'm not going to wax feminist, but I will say as an actress, the older you get in Hollywood, the more your value goes down unless you're an A-lister who can fill older roles, older character roles. She was able to do it all. She was able to act. Obviously, she's 89, amazing woman. And she did break a lot of glass ceilings in that regard. She kept on going, and she was still in demand. Still in freaking demand. Yes, Clash of the Titans, Twinsy. Yes.
Yep.
Played Hera, I believe.
She played Hera. And a very pissed off Hera, too.
Yeah.
She had that silent rage. I'll just cut your shit off in your sleep. Look.
Oh my God, the scene where they're getting married and the mother's going on to, my daughter Andromeda, more beautiful than anyone on the face of the earth, more beautiful than Hera herself. And she's like, oh no, you better don't. And that big old statue started to rock and that head cracks off. And then Maggie Smith's face appears. How dare you say?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, she would have been fine until she got to more beautiful than the goddess herself. No, bitch, not today. Not today. So good. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies.
The problem is that Hollywood tries to control who gets on the A-list. Many great actors are bypassed for less talented people.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Sometimes it's not about who really is best for the role. It's who they want, who has the look for the role, and they'll try and shoehorn them in.
It's the it people. It's not the most talented. It's the it people.
It's the trend of the moment. It's whoever's trending at the moment.
Oh. Well, yeah, she played Wendy in Hook too, didn't she? The original Wendy.
The original Wendy. Yes, she did. What was the name of that movie that she did with Christopher? Oh my God.
Plumber.
It's Plumber. Thank you. Von Trapp guy. Yes. Christopher Plummer.
Von Trapp guy.
Years ago. And it was so good. It was just a great movie. And I can't remember the name of it. He called her Swan. She called him.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Anyway, go look it up, y'all. Not Christopher Walken. Plumber. Oh my God. I got Christopher Reeves, Christopher Walken. I got every Christopher under the sun in my head. Christopher Plummer and Maggie Smith. It's an older movie, but it's so good. Really cute.
I have to look it up. Project Storytime says she was like the female Abe Vigoda. She made a career of playing the old lady.
And she did it great too.
She did it great too. And like you said, Hollywood is a way of doing like, okay, you're around. Oh, you're a hot thing for all 5 minutes. And then, oh, well, sweetheart, you've got like a little bit of line under your eye. You're out. Mm-hmm. We'll find someone who's 20 years old again.
You're so yesterday.
Yeah.
So, and
even Carrie Fisher had told Mark Hamill, when they were saying, hey, we're going to redo Star Wars. We want y'all to come back, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, of course we'll do it. Of course we'll do it. Or no. I think he was the one who was like, well, I don't know. And she was the one who's like, yeah. And she even told him, look, of course I'm doing this. I am of a certain age. How many actresses my age do you see being offered to come back, not just to come back to a film, but to reprise a role they started, over 30 something years ago, 40 years ago, however long it's been. She's like, hell yeah, I'm doing it. And it made sense. I'm like, you go, girl, do your thing, because it is, I think, more difficult for women than it is men in that industry, because that industry is all about looks. And like Loki said, oh my God, you got a wrinkle? Sorry.
You're out.
It's just the nature of the beast for that profession.
Yeah, they'll get rid of you. They won't deal with you, especially if you've got like an attitude or you act like a diva.
Ooh.
Because they got enough of those already.
I'm gonna say, aren't all the studio heads divas out there? They got enough divas to deal with. They don't want to deal with diva actresses and actors. They just, you know what I mean? They're all the studio heads.
Studio.
I mean, anyway.
The Game's Afoot by Daryl the Derelict. Speaking of games, it appears there was like a giant meltdown over the recently released trailer for Ghost of Butai, sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. Or Tsushima. I said Yushima, but it's Tsushima. And people have either absolutely lost their minds or are getting into it with everybody else over an opinion. We don't know shit yet. Nobody knows shit yet. Mm-hmm. We know the actress is Loki, but we don't know if she carries any of that bullshit to the part. Whether like you do this, she's got a job to do. She's got people she's got to answer to. Remember that. And yeah, of course she's going to grip off this. Guess what I would do if I was in a huge video game? Guess what I would do? Yes, I do have eyeballs. It is true. I would be like, hey, I'm doing this. I'm facial cast, voice cast this game. Come check out my radio show, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I'd be promoting the shit out of this place. Mm-hmm. So she's going to promote her little activism. She's going to go and do her little thing. We have no idea what the hell the game's going to be like yet. For everybody out there that's going, but Loki, the head of the studio said if you don't like it, don't buy it. No. A fucker who was fired or was let go in 2019 that doesn't work for Sony, doesn't work for Sucker Punch. A former employee said if you don't like it, don't buy it. Oh, I didn't realize it was, yeah, because you got to do your homework. Former employee. Not current employee. Nobody who currently works for Sucker Punch has said, if you don't like it, don't buy it. If they did, I'd be like, oh, you can keep your damn game. I'll keep my money in my pocket. But no one who works for Sucker Punch has been like, don't buy our shit. This is a former employee of Sony that no longer works for the company. Facts. Fair. Not rumors.
Yeah.
Because I've seen all kinds of people. Motherfucker said, if we don't like it, we ain't going to buy it. I'm like, former employee. Former. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. That line has been, I get that it's been tainted. I get it because so many people have used it as the way, really meaning, hey, don't buy our product. But you got to take things in context. You know, and I don't know. Look, I've heard streamers actually say, hey, if you don't like my, and they've been polite, but they've told people who've come in bitching in chat, if you don't like my content, I'm not for you. Scroll on, move on. So there's nothing wrong with saying that on the whole. We've all said it at some point. You know, if you don't like it, it's fine. You can change the channel or whatever. But yes, look at it in context. This person's not an employee with them. It's something they said. It's their opinion. It's not the head of the company going, you know, white man, this is not for you or whatever. You know, whatever we've heard bullshit in the past.
Well, there's so much stuff out there that is not for me that I just don't watch it. I never went and watched the Barbie movie. It did great, but it wasn't made for me, so I didn't watch it.
Yeah. It's so same thing with games. But I do think people should, when this game, wait until the game comes out and see what the hell happens. There does come a point where you can jump the gun a little bit. You can be premature about things, but I don't know. I had the original. I never played it though. I don't know why. I really wanted to play it. It was I was gifted to me, and this was years and years ago. And I think my computer ended up going belly up, and there's some reason I never played it. So I don't know about the game per se. But yeah, we'll just see.
Take care, Josh.
I did say.
But I think everybody has had just a hair of a overreaction with all of this. Doesn't matter what side you're on. Whether you're like, oh my God, give it a chance, or you're on the let's burn it down because it has a woman in it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. It's got a woman. It must be woke.
So we have no idea. It could be a really cool character. I think one of the most sympathetic characters in the original game was the mother of the two sons that died on the beach with you at the beginning of the game. She lost her husband. She lost both of her sons. She lost her grandkids, and she lost her son's widows, all killed by the Mongols in the beginning of the game. Her whole family wiped out, and she's with you throughout the majority of the game. So, and I thought she was one of the most sympathetic characters. There's nothing wrong with them being like, this and this happened. Now, if she is some like, and we don't know, if she's some like villager that's never held the sword before and she's going out cutting down Ronin, no, I'm sorry. You guys are nuts.
That makes sense.
But if it is someone that has been trained, and there were women warriors, there were women that fought in Japan, if it's something like that and they are respectful and they're mindful of history and that all I don't really give a shit as long as it's a good story and they respect where this is coming from.
A good story and a good character, yeah.
Anymore, and just actually wait for the game to come out before they start trashing it. I mean, let's just wait, find out how woke it is, if it's woke, whatever. Give it a chance. Then you can blast it.
Yeah.
That makes too much damn sense, Dave Bob. It just does.
So take a breath. Chill out a little bit. It's not like, oh my God, it's got a woman in it. It could be absolutely horrible.
Breathe life's juice.
I understand there's some people that are like, oh, I'm disappointed it's not going to have gin in it. I get it. I get it. But they're doing, this is their next thing. Maybe they will come back to Tsushima one day and we will get the rest of Jin's story.
See, okay, that to me makes sense though. That to me is a legitimate disappointment. If someone is like say the game comes out, yes, and it has nothing to do with that character. Then I could see somebody going, that kind of sucks. I was hoping it'd be his story. I want to see more of his story. That's a legitimate bugaboo.
Yes, that is a legitimate complaint.
Yeah. That I'd be like, yeah, they have a good point. But it's a woman. Let's just wait and see.
Ghost Rider's like, no, blood for the blood god. What that means is that's like, it's like, let's go kill some other. We're going to shank them.
The pointy end goes into the person.
Yeah. Poke him with a stick.
Poke. Yeah, anyway.
Did you ever watch that special with Fluffy where he's talking about, could you imagine if the crocodile guy had gone to the Middle East? Oh, look, there's one of the Taliban. Very dangerous. Go poke him with his stick. And they're like, stick, stick, stick.
Danger, danger, danger.
Oh, I still miss him in the world. The world's just not as
Man,
fun without
it's
T-Bird.
hard to believe he's been gone as long as he has been.
I know.
It just seems like yesterday.
His kids are grown. You know, I think his daughter is expecting her first child. I mean, it's amazing to watch his kids grow up.
Oh yeah.
They carry on that legacy. They are dedicated to it. It's amazing. Danger, danger,
Danger, danger. Yeah. Danger, danger. Taliban.
What a little beauty. Oh, maybe not.
The most deadly snake in the world.
No, you've got the green. Ladies and gentlemen, the green mamba. Very dangerous. I'm poking with a stick.
Okay, with the stick. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love him. Love him so much.
The members of No Ma'am will not be playing Ghost of Yotai. Oh, Bundy. Oh. God, when did that become the way of the world? Let me just ask that. Okay, if anybody remembers, whether you liked Married with Children or you didn't like Married with Children, everyone will remember No Ma'am. The group of Karens led by the Ultra Karen herself, Marcy Darcy.
Yep.
The ultra 80s lesbian. That basically led the Karen crack squad, hit squad.
It was almost prophetic.
So, it was almost pathetic. When did the rest of the world just become that? A damn joke of itself.
Well,
a parody of a parody.
I think when you get spoiled, you have to find things to act out about to get attention. When you got everything in the world, at your little fingertips, well, you got to find something to bitch about because everything else is there to make you happy.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I'm like, shit, you're in America. You got everything you could possibly want in one country. You got it all, bitch. You got it all. And just some people are just determined to be miserable and make other people miserable on top of it. You know, they can't just keep their misery to themselves. They have to spread it. The Karen Brigade.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Burn it down, people. Somebody's enjoying something. Let's burn it down.
and that
red alert.
That rolls us right into our next topic.
Oh God.
Okay, so let me set this up for you. I absolutely love this.
Okay.
So if you don't already know, this is Alloy. She is from Horizon, the Horizon video game series on Sony. Now, if you're wondering, Loki, what the hell happened? One of them looks happy. The other one looks like that bitch hit the ugly stick on the tree with every branch on the way down. Yes. Okay. So the picture you see on the right is from the first game when it originally came out. The picture you see on the left is from the second game. Now, why would you ask? Why would they do that to her in the second game when the first one looks so much better? Their exact reasoning for making her look like angry man woman is that it would be intimidating and scary that she looks too sweet and too nice in the original game. And they wanted to man her up. I shit you not. These are their words. She needed to look more manly, more aggressive, and more angry. That's their own department, not.
Smiles are scary? Is that what they're saying? Smiles are scary because they're.
No, they're saying she looks too sweet and too beautiful in the first game. She's too sweet and she looks too good. She needs to look more like caveman-esque, but mean, angry woman Abby Smash. Abby Smash. More Abby Smash. Less, oh, she's so beautiful. And more Abby.
Okay.
I'm going to just come out front and say it. A very beautiful, sweet lady. It's a killer. Has a mean streak in her. They're much more scarier than those ugly man dudes.
I agree, because you'll never see it coming.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But this is just proof that they've never met a damn woman, because this is me before and after makeup in the mornings. You think I'm going to go outside? I'm going to show my face. No, that is the scariest thing in the world. A woman who wears makeup every day and that has the thought of exposing her face. So this, what the hell? No, I agree with Dave Bob completely. It's much more intimidating to have a badass, at least have a smile on her face. Because then you never know, you never expect the other one.
Smiling like that and she sticks that knife in your ribs. Hey, didn't see that one coming.
So here's the interesting part. This is the fun part. Sony has remastered again, a game that's not even old enough to be remastered. Especially if you have the PC version, it looks great, it plays great, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
They've gone in and replaced the beautiful woman on the right in the first game with the frowning caveman version of her former self. So basically they uglified her and they made her look Poochie, whatever you want to call it.
Poochie.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't get it. She could still be Poochie and attractive. I mean, look, she's frowning. She's, it's like they've gone out of their way to defeminize her very features.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they've done.
It's just like, why? Why? What does that add? It doesn't add, it detracts.
So the question is, why would you pay money? Why would you pay? And they've doubled the price of the game now so that it aligns with the new price of the remaster. They say, oh, well, if you already own it, all you have to do is pay $10 and you can upgrade it. So the price increase makes sense. So that you actually have to, pay full price to get the new version if that's all you want. But you don't have to. You don't have to get that version of the game. You can just keep your original. Mm-hmm. So I'll just keep my original and I will never upgrade. That way I don't have to deal with ugly man face Aloy.
Now, didn't they, because in the original game, she's not wearing all the makeup. She's not all gussied up, but she still looks woman, correct?
She looks like what we just saw, but without the makeup. Yes.
Okay. But then didn't they change her? Like
in the second game.
In the second game, they actually went in and
uglified her and man-faced her, and that's what they've done with the remaster.
Yeah. After she teed up.
She looked fine in the first movie. I mean, first movie. Oh my God, the first game. I know some people are like, she's not sexy enough, or she's beautiful. Everyone had their opinions of her, but just as a female character, I thought she looked fine. There was nothing that pointed out, I've been butched up.
Yeah.
But the second one, it's like, what y'all doing here? What was wrong with her the way she was before?
Well, they've got to get it in line with the push they want to make. They're doing a big campaign to make Aloy the spokeswoman for Sony. They want her to be front and center in everything. That's why they're making a Lego game of her. That's why they're already working on another game. They've got other stuff in the pipeline. Sony wants her to be like the mascot for American Sony.
If they want that, then they need to leave her the hell alone and let her be the alloy that millions of players have gotten used to seeing. If they go tinkering with it, they're going to piss off their fan base.
They already did that. They did that when the second game
Sony,
came out.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I'm just saying, these people need to start thinking smart. They have a gold mine. They have something good. They have something people like. They have a character people don't have a problem with. Leave her the hell alone. Thank you, Psycho Dwarf. Yes, why y'all changing things that already work? Doesn't make sense. Oh my God, Jill. Yeah, well, welcome to 2024. Exactly.
Mars Monkey Max. She looked like Hermione Granger. Now she looks like Ron Weasley.
I am dead. I mean, my God. No, a female character doesn't need to be dripping in makeup and frilly clothes. We get that. You know, but come on. She looked fine the way she was. Women do not have to be more like men to be more like women, damn it. What is this hate boner people have that, oh my God, if you look like a woman, you can't be stunning and brave and strong? Bitch, I have had childbirth. I have hung wallpaper by myself. I have buried a husband. If I am not empowered, 2 middle fingers in your face. I don't have to look like fucking Tarzan to go, oh, and act like Tarzan in my own home. Thank you.
Blow 'em raspberries.
That pisses me off. I'm a girly girl, but damn it, I got my own brand of empowerment. I don't need to be told who I have to look like and who I have to act like to be a woman. It's insanity. Sorry. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent, but that just frosts my tits when I hear stuff like that.
Daryl. I'm a bitch.
Oh God.
Strong enough for a man. pH balanced for a woman. That shit finally got to their brain.
It's the deodorant's fault. Dead. I can't wait for Back TV tonight, Daryl. I just can't wait. Oh my God, that's crazy. No, Shabbat, you can't get the Tarzan. That was a onesie.
I was trying to find that. God.
Sorry. I'm hyper this morning. I'm reading ahead.
Loki, to be fair, I think they backed off on that. LA doesn't look that bad in game.
Good.
They're going back and changing the first game to align her to exactly the way she looks in the second game. And there's no reason to do that. There's absolutely no reason. Listen, they're remastering some old Square games, right? Which I think is brilliant. Okay? I think Capcom doing it is a smart move too with their fighting games. I want more JRPGs that I've got to keep like locked in a case over there because they're so old. I want those re-released and I want to play them either on PC, on console, whatever. They did it with Final Fantasy. They did it with all the other games. I want more of these old JRPGs. And I want them released. Give them an HD remaster. Pump them up to 1080p and give them to us. Instead, Sony is remaking like a 8-year-old game and turning it into, well, we're gonna give it to present day audiences.
Modern audience. Every time I hear that, I just
it's cringeworthy, isn't it?
So I mean, something that was made 30 years ago, 20 years ago, like when they redid Resident Evil, I was hyped. I was like, holy shit, that looks great. It still looks good. I don't go back and remake the original game. God help me. Please don't go back and do it again. We don't need a remaster of a remaster of a remaster. Because that's what it would be. What do you mean, Loki? The first game, there is a remaster of that where they added a whole bunch of shit and they redid some of the graphics. Okay, so that's the first one. Then there's the Nintendo Game Boy version that eventually came out on PC. Okay, so that's 2. Don't make a remaster of a remaster. God help me. Please stop with that shit. Could they? Yes, they could. Could they bring it into modern day and make it look like RE4? Yes, they could. But God help me, you've already done it once.
And aren't there some things, honestly, what is wrong with keeping something as it is for posterity? Why do we have to modernize everything? Why do we have to update everything a time and time and time again? I don't know.
I still like watching old black and white movies.
So do I.
Oh yeah.
Hell
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The original Thing from Another World, which wasn't just called The Thing, it was called The Thing from Another World.
James Arness.
That's right.
I remember when I saw that when I was a kid. It scared the crap out of me.
Wake up, punk waddle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a giant vegetable, sir.
Yeah.
Plant sap. Plant sap for blood.
I always called him the carrot monster.
The carrot monster. Think about a super cat. A super carrot. A super cat. Fellas, no pain. Just as soon kill you as look at you. But the really cute stuff is when you get older and you realize that the captain of that team is totally banging the secretary.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, and she's like, you were like an octopus. And you're like, oh my.
Honestly,
oh my.
You watch that movie and you see I'm not even going to call it special effects or practical effects or anything. But when that fire, that was real stuff. And it's scary to look at to this day. I mean, that was insane.
Yeah, what they did, they lit that room on fire with everybody in it. And when they lit him on fire, you see the tape switch because he got kerosene or whatever all over him when they lit that shit on fire. So it's like he's standing there, or it's the people that were holding the it was the people in the corner that were holding that big mattress. She gets caught on fire and you see that, but then it's like they switch, they cut it and then they switch and she's not on fire, but you can tell she got that shit all over her and she went up when they lit that on, when they lit it up. So go back and watch that scene again. There's a quick cut where they change camera angles real quick after you see her get lit on fire.
I don't,
because I went back and looked. I looked and I looked and I looked, and they never said anything about the fire. They never said anything about her, but you see her get lit up.
Damn.
So
back then, shit happened.
That's a good way to put it.
shit happened, and then they never talked about it again. Mars Monkey Max, I don't believe the majority of people agree with their ideology of a few people that are angry at the world and blame straight people. There are enough people in the world angry at white people just for being white. So
yeah, I mean,
it's all our fault. Everything's all our fault. Loki, I thought you were an American Indian. I'm a fucking white dude. Look at me.
You're white passing, Loki. That's what they would call you. White passing.
God.
Right? Oh, there are labels for everything now. Can't keep up.
You're white passing, Loki. You're so lucky. You're privileged. That makes you privileged.
privileged.
Yeah.
Bitch.
White privilege. Let's
White
fly.
fragility is showing, Loki.
Capcom vs. Marvel Collection is awesome. We still have Yakuza games. Yeah, dude. The Capcom vs. Marvel, dude. Fighting Collection 2 is coming out soon. And they've got the SNK versus Capcom games on it. The Millennium, Mark of the Millennium. I'm like, holy shit, I am ready. Bring it. I'm tired of having to boot up Dreamcast shit to play that. So bring it. I want them. I want the 2000 and 2001. Give them to me. SNK versus Capcom. Give me all you got. I'm ready. And stuff like that, I'm totally cool with. You want to come out with a collection of games that are upscaled to HD and able to play on modern systems and all that shit. I'm totally cool with that. But God, dude, the remakes and the bullshit and hey, let's go in and dick around with everything. Someone told me that they took out the Bass stage with Sakura in the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. So what is the first thing I do when I get it? I go to the bathhouse and I knock down the wall and I'm like, she's still there. She's still there. She's jumping up and down. She's got a towel wrapped around herself. They didn't edit anything. They didn't edit any of that. So I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about. There's some overreacting bullshit that happens. So let's not overreact and let's not make up shit because God, that just makes this look like shit.
It
Well,
does.
my buddy down the block, he said it was true.
Well, it's bullshit. God help me. That makes this almost worse than them. So we gotta lie and make up shit.
Sometimes.
It's getting
Sometimes,
bad when
yeah.
you have to fact check games.
I agree. It's just, don't become the thing that you hate.
That's right.
Not every damn thing is woke. Not every damn thing that has a female lead is going to be preachy and obnoxious.
Live long enough to become the villain.
Ugh. It's like sometimes just take a chill pill, sit back, wait and see what happens. Then if it's all of those things, get your megaphone and go to town. But just, God. And I see it from both sides now. And both sides drive me crazy. Like, just calm the fuck down, everyone. Oh, I'm sorry, Loki.
No, it's good.
Calm
That's
down.
our F-bomb. That's our F-bomb for today, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
That is our F-bomb for today.
It just annoys me to no end.
She's a lady.
So what do you got going on? What's coming up? What does Arwyn have going out into the void today?
We got back tubey tonight, y'all. We're back.
Nice.
Back tube.
Been a
Yeah.
while.
Woo. I believe, Daryl, what time's it at? 7? Normal time? 7? Arlena, y'all got I'm never sure. Even though I should be because it's usually at 7. But yeah, anyway, back tube tonight. So y'all come on out. We're gonna have fun. We're just gonna chill and just talk because we do. Backtube just talks and y'all never, we never know where it's gonna take.
We are back. I'm bad. You're black. Oh my God. Can't believe I said that. Female protagonist games. I ordered the Zelda game and need to pick it up because I still trust Nintendo and I'm kind of excited. Did y'all see that comment about how the post where that chick was like, if Zelda was a woman?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Some blue-haired Landwell activist put up this thing and it looks like Legolas but a chick. They took Link and they made it a woman and it was like if Zelda was a woman. I'm like, huh. You've never played those games, have you?
Obviously not. Oh my my god! And by the way,
Yeah.
Spawn is very excited for the new Zelda game because
Tell me
it's
you've never
Zelda's
played the
birthday.
game before by
Zelda was a woman. Cannot. I mean,
Are you talking about the? I don't even remember what the hell the name of it was. Are you talking about the last Zelda game that came out that's already out?
There's one. I don't know. It might be already out. There's one coming out where they're talking that Zelda is actually going to be the main character, not Link.
Oh,
but it's
okay.
gonna
I know what
focus
you're
on
talking about.
Zelda. And she's all excited because God, Link has just been a part of our household since my kids were little.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know, but guilty, right? It's like
she's a woman.
A woman.
They meant Link, yeah, the elf like Legolas, but a chick. And you're like, does anybody want to tell him? No. Okay. Just
See,
let
that's
him.
an example of jumping the gun. They didn't do their damn due diligence. Just calm down, stick around 5 minutes, and you will find out. Zelda's already a woman, so it's okay. You can calm down and go about your day. But no, they had to jump the gun and look the fool, and that's usually what happens when we jump the gun. We look the fool, y'all, in every aspect of our life, not just social media.
I've got a story to tell, but I can't tell it till we're out of here because God help me. YouTube would never let me get away with it. Guys, we're getting out of here. Thank you so very much for being here. I will not be over on Echo Base later today, but we will be back for the late show with Snowdub. Maybe Dave Bob. I don't know. He might come. Arwyn never shows up.
No,
Don't come.
Loki, we've talked about that.
Don't come.
I hate coming on not knowing if I'm going to be on there very long or not.
Well,
You're trying to sound like Trump. Trump, don't come.
Central time is the time, and that's just a little past her bedtime.
I just know I feel rude if I have to leave and I've only been on for a little bit. I just feel rude. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like being rude. But I might. Who knows? Hell, it's Friday. Who knows? Anything could happen.
It's Friday. We're out of here, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend enter. We're going to send you over to Machiny Draws on the way out. Have a great one, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye.
See you tonight.
Bye, y'all.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.